What's going on, everybody? Thanks for joining me for another Sunday behind-the-scenes breakdown video. Today we're going to be looking over a PSA video / commercial that I did for the city of Virginia Beach. It's on gun safety. And yeah, I was there shooting some behind the scenes. So let's get into the gear list. So we're actually shooting this on a red Komodo 6K, I believe, with the Canon Cineprime lenses. They actually opted to shoot this in vertical and horizontal, so you'll see us later in the video that we are going to change the camera to a portrait mode rather than shoot everything in landscape and then crop in post. So with this being a gun safety video, we do have I believe there's no firing trigger, but the gun was a real firearm, and that was a instructor on set to kind of give the rules and, you know, stuff like that. Like I said, gun can't fire, no safety or no firing pin in it whatsoever. These kids were awesome. I think 2 of them, it was their first time doing any type of acting. They were hired through a local talent agency that the city hired. The woman in the back right there, she is the producer. So she's pretty much just going over everything. She had the storyboard and whatnot. So, and it's kind of, if you can see what it looks like there, I know it's kind of hard to see. But yeah. So, the entire thing was shot on the red Komodo. And those Canon lenses are just look so beautiful. Once the finished product is done, we'll make a separate video and show you guys the final product. But yeah, so it really doesn't take a lot of people to do this. So like this was, and it's for the city, so they're not really doing big high production shoots. This is just a small crew. I think it was like 4 or 5, not including myself as far as our team, and that's not including the actors and the gun instructor. But as far as actual crew, you know, it was only a handful of people, and you really didn't even need that. But yeah, so these actors were great. They were really acting in there. We didn't record any audio. I believe there's going to be a voiceover that goes over everything. And no lighting, as you can see. All natural. It was kind of, the lighting didn't look too bad, so we have the little light panels right there to just kind of bounce them in there. And then we had a tube that was propped up on the roof of the Tacoma. And that was just to give some fill in there. But other than that, there was really no lighting besides those Titan tubes, which are great, by the way. If you can afford them, they are fantastic things to use. So we ended up doing this shoot in 2 phases. So we have the daytime phase where they're going to be in a car fumbling with the firearm and being distracted, and the firearm goes off. And then in part 2, we're actually going to come back to the same location that we're at, which is the police training headquarters. And then we're going to shoot a nighttime scene, which is like a vigil. We're gonna have like 20 extras stand around a little vigil and have some candles and stuff like that, and they're gonna be mourning the loss of their friend. So that's kind of like the main premise of it. We started the shoot at like I think gear started getting ready at 11, and then we didn't actually get done till like 9:30, 10 o'clock. So it was a pretty long day with only a short little break in between while it got dark, because we didn't want it to be fully dark out. So there was a little intermission there, but other than that, I mean, it was a pretty long day. So,
they're gonna get you.
And as you can see, we had a bunch of extras come, which was great. We had these Titan tubes surrounded. That was the only thing lighting this area. As you can see, we had the colors alternate. We had some backlighting them, as well as some in front, and then that was the only light we used aside from the candles, which were real candles that they were holding in their hands. And yeah. And that was pretty much it for this. I will put the link for the full thing in the description whenever it comes out. And yeah, it's a quick one, guys. I'm going to start doing this every Sunday, doing a behind-the-scenes breakdown. I have a bunch of behind-the-scenes footage, so let me know if you guys like this type of content. If you want to see more, I'm more than happy to start making some more. And yeah, later.